Well, hello, you joined me just leaving Bristol Templemead station and we're heading off to find our hotel for tonight, and we're staying at the Travelodge in Mitchell Lane, and I've got a super room booked. Now, I've never done a super room before. I've done a standard room, I've done a couple of plus rooms, but not a super room, so I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Here we are at Travelodge, just a quick 5 minutes away from the station. We just headed in and we're on 5, guys. Let's just press it on. There we go. 511, just a short walk along this corridor. Welcome to our super room. It's a bit bijou or small, but it should do. On the back of the door with a few cord hooks, and we'll see how hang we cord up, and there's a deadlock on the door. Being a super room, we've got a decent hanging space. On top we've got a spare towel. Coming down we've got 6 hangers. Let's just move them out of the way. I think we've got an iron board and an iron. There's some sort of heater there. I don't know what that's for, but we have got a radiator, so I don't know why we need that. Here's our mirror. Next up we've got a little hairdryer. Let's see if it works, shall we? Time to check out the bed. Yeah, this feels fine. I must admit, I never have a problem with a Travelodge bed. That was comfy enough. Let's check the pillows. Yeah, that feels soft enough. I'm sure they're fine. There's 4 of them. Out the side of the bed, we've got our controls for the lights. We've also got a dimmer switch as well. Recessed into our little shelf, we've got a double socket with a couple of USBs, and at the other end, again, another double socket with USBs. On either side of the bed, we've got our reading light, or side light, what do you want to call it, and above, our little ambient strip. We've got a TV on the wall. Now, I can't show you the TV switched on because there wasn't a remote in this room, so I had to go down and get in the morning after a bit of a faff. She found one. She had some new ones, but she couldn't open them, so she gave me an older one. She's put new batteries in. It does light up, but for some reason it's not switching the TV on. I'm not too fussed. I'm only here one night, and shortly I'll be going out meeting friends for the night, so I won't be watching TV anyway. Here's your usual radiator, and above that we've got a little map of Bristol. Here's a little chair in the corner, and we have a cushion, which you don't get, you know, in a regular room. Different chair, but we have a cushion. So there you go. That's what makes it a super room. There's a cushion. Here's our desk. We've got a desk lamp. And of course, no Travelodge room would be complete without the bottle opener. You've got a spare double socket on the desk, again with USBs. So here's our office chair. It's fine. Feels comfortable enough. Got a bit of a mark on it. But apart from that, it's fine. Here's our all important tea coffee station. And as you see, we've got a Lavazza coffee machine. 2 cups, nice and clean. And 2 Kit Kats. 4 milks. These are ones that taste like fresh milk. I'm never 100% sure they do, but there they go. We have 2 hot chocolates. 1 everyday tea. 4 coffee pods, 2 are regular, 2 black, and as usual they don't tell me which one's which, so I'm assuming 1 is decaf, or 1 is strong as 1 is mild. And we have some sugars there as well. Let's check the kettle out. Yeah, that's clean and there's no water inside, which is good. But I must admit, I have a coffee machine, so I won't be using that. Right, we've filled the water tank up. So let's make a coffee. Pull this out. Let's grab one. Let's put this in. Show this back in, guys. That's it. Let's switch on. And we're on. And this shouldn't take too long. Alright, lights stop flashing. I just want a small one, so I just switched it off. We have a coffee, small one. You can see that in there. Just a small one for now. One Kit Kat. Not much of a snap. Cheers. Nice pair of little curtains there. Here's our window and our view. Not a particularly exciting view, is it? Let's check out the bathroom. We've got our regular Travelodge bathroom. Let's do the sink first. You've got a little sink there, that's fine, that's clean enough. The taps are nicely polished. Next to that we've got our loo. Let's just check it out. Yeah, that's clean, that's fine. Got a loo holder, one full one and a half one on top. Little shelf. Here's our mirror. And above there's two lights. Let's bring it back down. At the side you've got your hand wash as normal. And there's a shaver shock up there as well. Okay, we've got a grab rail at the side of the shower. Like I said, the shower is pretty much the same as you get in a regular room. It's clean, there's no mould, so it looks absolutely fine. In a minute, there's a bath mat there. Let's move it out of the way. Yeah, that looks fine. That's clean enough. Here's our special rain shower head with 3 points in it. When I have a shower tomorrow, I'll test the head out for you. We've got a usual chrome mixer tap, and again the hair body wash at the side. The lino is clean and unmarked, and for once there's no sort of water damage on the bottom of the door. And behind the door you got a tail rail. Let's check the shower head out. So we're on regular at the moment. We have a twisty pulse sort of thing going on here, and the third one is another sort of rain shower, but more sort of flatter. Well, we slept okay last night. The bed was fine. I've had my shower now. That was okay. And it's about time now we head off downstairs to check out the breakfast. So let's go do that. Sausage, bacon, hash browns, mushrooms, tomatoes, and I've got the one sausage and scrambled egg. Here's a cereal section, guys. A juice station. Right next to that, you've got your coffee machines there. Here's our cooked breakfast. Beans first. Beans are warm, but a bit watery. Let's try a bit of scrambled egg. Yeah, as I expected. Not brilliant. Let's try a bit of veggie sausage. Some brown sausage. Mushrooms and a bit of hash brown. Let's try the bacon. But what's wrong with egg? That's the bacon there. Okay. Time for a sup of coffee. That's okay. Machine coffee was fine. Mushrooms. Tomato. Again, okay. There you go. I've been a good boy. I'll clean the plates. Let's talk about the breakfast, shall we? Let's start off with the price. £10.75. Is it worth it for a buffet breakfast at a Travelodge? Well, it kind of depends on you, I think. It's more of quantity over quality. Let's say, if you want your cereals or your yogurt in the morning, then you actually definitely want a Pale High full English, followed by an American pancake or a bagel or a croissant. Then yeah, from sort of again quantity, yeah, it's probably value, but quality not particularly. I mean, let's face it. Let's start with the sausages. Cumberland sausage, bang on catering sausage. The veg sausage was definitely dry, definitely a bit overcooked. The beans were fine, a little bit watery. Bacon was good. That was about the best part of it, I think, really. Tomato could have been cooked a bit more, but apart from that, it was okay. Mushrooms were fine. Hash brown was fine. Again, nothing really brilliant, nothing great to write home about, but it filled a hole, really, and that was it. I mean, I'm meeting out with friends later today, and we're having a lunch out, so I didn't stuff myself. I didn't go for the yogurts. I did notice they had a nice bowl of fruit compote there, berry compote. I thought, well, that was a nice touch. But the yogurts were in the little yogurt pots. There wasn't a bowl of Greek yogurt, for example. Yeah, again, quantity over quality, really. Let's do a quick summary. What do we think of this SuperRoom? Well, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. Probably because a month ago or so, I stayed at the Travelodge in Newcastle, and they had a brand new set of rooms, which are all pine furniture, and it was definitely a bit more of a wow factor than this room. I kind of think this room suffers because the deco is pretty much the same as a regular room. The furniture's the same. The furniture is definitely newer than a normal regular standard room. There's plenty of sockets in here with USBs, which is good, but then again, that's becoming standard in the standard rooms anyway, having USBs in the sockets. So, it's not really a selling feature now. Is it worth the difference in price? Well, I'm not sure. That kind of depends what you're after. If you want a coffee machine, an iron board and a hairdryer, then, it's the price of what you've got to pay. However, I do know from past experience, if you go down to reception and ask for a hairdryer, they'll give you a hairdryer or an ironing board. Chances they'll actually say, yeah, you've got one in the back, you can have this one. Let's get on to what the price was. So I must admit, this room was actually quite cheap. It's the 2nd of November 2025, and we paid all of $37.99, which is a bloody good bargain, really, I suppose, for a SuperRoom. What wasn't super about this SuperRoom? Well, there's a few little issues. First of all, one of the ceiling lights didn't work. Secondly, it was missing a remote control for the TV. Wi-Fi, for some reason, wasn't working. And I know when you get half an hour free, but still. And again, that's a bugbear, isn't it, really? Because in every other hotel, Wi-Fi these days is free. My whole experience of this hotel in general is a bit underwhelmed. Bit boring, I suppose is the word, really. Not exciting. So anyway, that's me signing off on this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Now look out for our comparison video, which will come shortly, which will give you the difference between the standard room a plus room and a super room. So see you next time, guys.